What's going on, Maniacs? Welcome to our brand new segment called Maniacs Reacts. I'm John, this is Jim, and this is Ryan. And in these episodes, we are going to review some cars of our followers on Instagram, and we're going to make some reaction, I guess, and comments.
Yeah, we're going to check them out and tell you what we think about them.
That's right, we're going to have some fun. So we're going to do 2 cars per episode.
Plus a bonus.
Plus a bonus car. What? What's the bonus car about?
Oh, the bonus car is always going to be something fun.
Okay, cool. I like it.
And not necessarily a follower.
Not necessarily a follower. That's a good point, Jim.
Yeah,
I
right.
like it.
Or the first 2 will be followers.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. Cool.
Yeah.
So that's what it's going to be. We're going to have some fun.
Yeah.
And with that, let's get rolling. How about that?
Let's do it. Let's do
the first car. So tell us about the first car, Ryan.
First car is a 55 Chevy, but not just any 55 Chevy. This 55 Chevy is 4-wheel drive.
Yes, it is. It's dubbed the Sasquatch.
Ooh, the Sasquatch. Okay, so I'm pretty interested. So this is a lifted 55 Chevy, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And
Yeah,
maybe
it's not your grandma and grandpa's.
It's a 4-door, but that's about it.
So we don't know a whole lot about this car. We know the owner's name is Eddie. That's about all that we know.
Yeah. So, and we know that it's obviously lifted pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's either on a 4-wheel drive frame,
or they did a solid axle swap on it and added a transfer case. So that would have been even more work than a body swap probably. But
maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know.
So noticing the patina, I'm liking the patina. Yeah, I like the color combo actually.
Yeah. That kind of old school teal color is pretty fitting for that car.
Yeah, and it's cool that it's like two-tone, kind of very Tri-5 Chevy-esque.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Well, it is a Chevy, so Chevy-esque would be good.
I mean a Tri-5-esque. Because 55, 56, 57, Jim. So those are called Tri-5 Chevys. So we got a little learning moment here.
Yeah.
So this is a 55. So the only way I can tell, because I'm not a huge buff of the Tri-5s, but they are cool. So the most popular, obviously, out of all of them is the 57. Everybody knows 57 Chevy. Big fins, lots of chrome, right?
Right.
56 is kind of more toned down. And the 55 is actually like the most simplest looking one, most tame, I guess.
Yeah, smallest tail fins, kind of a tame grill. Even the bumper was a little more tame, which we can't really notice on this one because he doesn't have a bumper on it.
Yeah, I bet you he's working on a cool bumper.
He probably is, but it even looks fitting without it anyway.
What stands out on the front end is just the crest on the front hood.
Yeah.
Or the emblem there. To me, it is crest-like of someone's last name from medieval times.
Like Sasquatch.
It does stand out, and I don't know if it's just the color combo of the red on that teal blue, or if it's the just that there's no bumpers. So the bumpers on these are all chrome, so that's a whole lot of chrome on the front, and this is missing that right now. The grille is still chrome, but yeah, I don't know. It does stand out. It is cool.
You know what stands out though?
What's that?
The wheels.
Those wheels
stand out. And in my opinion, they make a good statement.
Yeah.
But then I'm a little partial to, big kind of
off-road
glossy
wheels.
Off-road wheels. I don't know why, but maybe because of the 49 has some killer hustles on it like that. But what kind of wheels are those, Jim? Have you done some research on this?
Yeah, those are the off-road monster wheels.
Off-road monster, huh?
I hadn't heard of those.
I've never even heard of them before, but I did go and check it out just to make sure that you got it right. So I checked up on you, and I went on a website, and they're there.
Sure enough,
it's Off-Road Monster. They're there, and they do some pretty cool stuff. So that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, and it's a neat mix, right? You got this classic old car with this patina look, and then you got these super modern looking wheels. With these giant modern tires as well, right? I mean, they're kind of a cross pattern. It's not your typical mud terrain style tire.
Yeah, it offsets it really well, So patina, I'm gonna go on a limb here. It's not an original patina.
No.
Right?
No.
And in fact, right here, you can see some raindrops right there, or water droplets or whatever in that patina. And I think the way they do that is they actually spray the car, mist it with some water.
Okay.
And then they shoot the paint, and then the water dries out, and it gives you that finish like that. Pretty cool. You should try it on there, 62 Mercury.
We got an all natural.
We got some work to do.
We have really nice patina on that.
Yeah. Well, we got some work to do on the hood of the car that's following that one. So maybe that's something we can try on that car.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Next project.
Yeah, next project. So I noticed too right here, there's no door handle on the back door. It's a 4-door car. There's no door handle. So I don't know if you welded them shut or if you can get in from inside. I just didn't finish it yet. I think
it's just weight reduction.
no, it's aerodynamics.
Oh, there you go.
There
you go. They do stick out quite a ways.
Possibility.
Yeah,
it's a possibility. It still has the chrome though, right?
You don't
there.
want that high-speed drag. You really don't.
Yeah. He's got some cool that you can't see it in this video, but I looked them up, obviously on the Instagram. We posted this car many times on our Maniacs Garage Instagram page. He's got some cool undercar, glow and some different lighting. He's got some cool stuff going on, and he has some really nice reels on there. So
I see exhaust sticking out there on the right side underneath it, and I believe in front of the rear tire.
Yeah.
Just below the door.
Man, I wonder what kind of motor he's got in it. I wish we'd have more information on this, but being our first car, there you go. Yeah, this is his Instagram page, so that's cool.
Find another video to share here. This is a really neat one that he's got. The colors might not be the greatest for us, but got a really cool video of a beautiful sunset and a cool car. And if any of you guys follow me on Instagram, my page is. I do a lot of sunset pictures. It's something we have a lot of here.
You're a sunset kind of guy.
I'm a
He's
sunset
got a lot
kind
of
guy.
You got to watch out to not hurt him.
Yeah. I'm an old softy. What can I say?
Well, all right, guys. Well, I think we're probably going to wrap it up on this car, right?
Yeah,
so we're going to have to give it our rating system. Let's explain the rating system to the audience.
Yeah.
So we got this cool RPM factor.
Yes.
Rating system.
And it is not revolutions per minute. It is reactions per minute.
That's right.
Maniacs reacts.
Because we're reacting.
Yeah.
Because here we are sitting reacting.
And we're creative. And we come up with crazy stuff. Not just in building cars, but in reacting to cars.
Yeah.
So RPM factor. So we have 3 phases of it, right? So the first one would be called
Crank it.
Crank?
Not crank it.
Yeah.
What is it called, man? Hold on a second. No, it's not Crankalicious. We're going to have to look this one up. It's a cranker.
Yeah.
All right. So if it's kind of it's going to get a cranker.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
If it's kind of pretty good, it's definitely got some cool stuff, but maybe it's not like, the best, right? Reaction.
That's a cruiser.
That's a cruiser.
That's a cruiser.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And if we feel that this thing really hits on all levels, woo!
Dude, look at that thing. Yeah.
Then what is it then? All right, I'll help you guys out. It's on the limiter.
Oh, on the limiter.
On the limiter, because it's an RPM, right?
Yeah.
So let's do this, all right? So what do we say to this, you guys? Jim, why don't you go first? Limiter. Okay, he said it's on the limiter. Ryan?
I'd say it's a limiter too, man. It takes me back to my 4-wheel drive roots. That's kind of how I started modifying stuff and building stuff. I dig it.
Cool,
I've always been a TRAR guy. You heard TRAR before?
No.
Truck car.
Okay.
TRAR. Yeah.
Learn something new.
No.
All the time.
Yeah.
We didn't have those in Chicago.
We had a lot of them in Michigan.
No,
a lot of
not in California.
Yes.
So we come from a lot of different places, different cultures.
So how do you rate this car,
man.
John?
Well, I got I'm into different. I really like the lifted. I like the crazy wheels. I like I love the patina. So I'm definitely gonna go on the limiter, on the limiter, you guys.
Nice.
So definitely. This is a cool car, man. So, Eddie, you did an awesome job with this thing.
Yeah, good job, dude.
And, we love following what you're doing with this. And I know you're working on some other cars, too. So, hey, if you guys want to check out his page, it's 55 Sasquatch.
What is that page one more time, John?
55 Sasquatch on Instagram. Got some cool reels.
All right. And do we have a sponsor for today's episode?
Oh, man, I'm glad you asked. We do have a sponsor for today's episode.
Who is it, Jim?
It's Boxo Tools USA. Tell us about it,
Boxo
John.
Tools USA. Well, you guys, they have pretty much anything you want. It's for guys like yourselves out there wrenching in the garage. They have anything from application-specific kits, which is like a tool roll that goes into your UTV or into your boat or maybe even your RV. So some really cool tools on for the road. And then they also have full-on toolboxes and even garage organizers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you tell them how they can get there, how they can find them?
Boxo Direct USA?
That's the Instagram page.
Boxo Tools USA.
BoxoUSA.com.
Oh, just Boxo USA.
BoxoUSA.com.
There you go.
The guys are super cool right there. And in fact, actually, if you put in Maniacs 10, I think you get 10% off. So on anything you buy through them. So
nice.
Super cool.
I know I love my tool roll. It has saved my butt so many times in my Razor out on the trail when transmissions blow and whatever else.
And
happens.
They have.
And they
with this guy only.
Yeah, that's me.
If you're out with Ryan, you better have a trailer on standby.
Well, yeah, Ryan blows stuff up. Jim just rolls them over. So
in the words of Jim, though, I like to ride.
That's
I like to ride hard.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We like to have fun.
Even upside down.
So yeah, I actually have a tool bag which has a tool roll in it.
Yeah.
And I literally have it in the back of my truck. And when I go camping, I have it at the motorhome. I have it in the boat. So I've used it a lot, unfortunately, with the boat.
I actually put my UTV roll in the boat and carried that with me. It's came in handy a couple times.
And they even have motocross specific boxes as well as they even
Motobox.
Yep, they have the go-kart racing specific box now.
Yeah, they're developing new stuff all the time.
Yeah.
So hey, with that, BoxoUSA.com. But let's get to our next car, our second car.
Let's get to our
next car. Our next car is cool, man. It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
All right, let me give you a little intro before you show it. So It is a right-hand drive.
Oh, okay.
Right-hand drive, huh?
All right.
Yep. It's powered by an RB25. Who knows what engine that is?
I believe that's a Nissan, right?
Yeah, a Nissan Skyline engine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So inline.
And the car is a Volkswagen Bug.
A Bug.
A Bug. But dude, this car actually gets on and does good business.
Okay.
It's a race car.
Did they ever make a right-hand drive?
Let's show it, man. Well, it's from England, so I'm assuming yes.
Maybe. Let's check this thing out.
Why don't you guys drop it in the comments and let us know if they ever made a right-hand drive Beetle.
Ooh.
There it is.
All right.
See that beauty?
That's huge, man.
So
It
it's
sticks way
front engine, RB25.
Big old wing on the back with a radiator.
Wow.
Fuel cell.
We need some better reactions here, guys.
He kept the exhaust coming out the bottom, two little pipes coming out the bottom of the back, just like a Beetle. If you stuck a hood on this thing, you would you'd hardly know.
You'd think it was stock.
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't sound stock though.
Probably not.
So here's my cheat sheet. Okay, so I reached out to him today. Super cool dude. His name's Matt. All right.
Well, good job, Matt. That's for sure.
510 wheel horsepower.
Whoa! In a Beetle that weighs nothing.
Look at he's got it all framed out inside.
Yeah.
It's all rolled.
So here's some stats on it. So he's running obviously the RB25 DT. It's forged.
Turbo over there.
BMW E36 M3 rear end.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Interesting.
And LSD. So it's a limited slip.
Okay.
Right. He's running a G30 turbo.
All right.
And it's a Pulsar. It's made by Pulsar.
Okay.
And he's running some nice size Toyo tires.
Hey,
we like Toyo tires.
Yeah, yeah.
275 4017s.
Ooh,
and
that's
they're
a
the
good
triple
size.
eights, the R888s.
Okay.
So
nice,
sweet setup. I think he runs it in some road racing.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
Definitely looks like a road racer.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's got plans to ever clean it up and make it really clean, or if he's kind of.
He's having a lot of work to do. I'm seeing a lot of rust holes.
I like it.
It's nice and ratty. It's
Yeah.
awesome, and you got a bunch of good metal work. I like it. The little okay fingers right there said it all, man. That's awesome.
That's right, man. Yeah, it's super cool. I love it. I love the crazy wing on the back.
Yeah.
Radiators in the back. He's making really good use of space, and he's probably doing some balancing with this to make sure that it's got the proper weight ratio right front to back. So
Yeah.
fuel tanks in the back.
Front splitter, aero package on the side, very nice. You guys see up there in front of the driver on this vehicle, it's got the 3 containers there. Is that brakes? What are you guys thinking?
I would say it'd be probably a separate reservoir for front and rear brakes and one for the
Yeah.
clutch. I'm gonna have to guess with this
Okay.
motor, he's
Yeah.
gonna be running a manual.
Yeah, it is a manual. I can see it up there.
Oh, is it a manual? I don't know if you can see it, but the shifter is actually a piston out of one of his old dirt bikes.
Oh, the shift knob is a
shift knob is
piston.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, man after my own heart right there.
Yeah. So he's a motocross guy building this car
That's cool.
from scratch,
Very cool.
right?
Yeah.
A lot of creativity went into this. A lot of time.
Yeah.
Pretty much like any of the things that we like. A lot of time.
A lot of garage time.
Yeah, that is ratty.
Yeah, go down. Actually, there's one when he's on the dyno. Unfortunately, we can't give it sound, can we?
No.
So go down a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know where it's at. Go up.
These are looking older. So these are the reels. Maybe you did it as a post and didn't
No,
do
it was in
real.
reel. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
it's sweet, man, and
one on the
it's
track
510 horsepower, right? And it's progressed more, since that video that we just showed right there. So he's got headlights and all kinds of things sorted out.
Yeah, he's
on
even
the
got
car
a hood
right
on
now,
the
so.
thing.
Yeah, looks.
You know what I noticed though is I noticed all the cool weld, just
The raw welding.
yeah, the raw welding, and I got the tacks going on, kind of very maniac-ish.
Yeah.
Maniac-ish-esque.
Yeah, maniac.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, look at that. Look at that stainless workman on the exhaust pipe. I mean, yeah, this dude's got definitely some skills there. So
Where's
sweet
he
ride, man.
at?
It's a sweet ride.
Where's this dude at?
He's in across the pond. I do know
Oh,
that.
yeah,
I don't
okay.
know exactly where though, but there it is. It's chopped too, man. I just noticed it right now. This thing has got
Oh,
an
yeah.
angle chop. So the
Yeah.
back is stock on the roof, but it's angle chopped. So the front, so it's leaning forward like that.
Okay.
And it's got some massive fenders on it too.
Yeah, it does.
Definitely not stock.
Lots
Man,
of
I thought
custom
we had
work
to
on
deal with
this
some
car.
mud and junk in our shop,
Yeah.
but
There you go. Get it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man.
All right,
That's
guys.
cool.
I
All
think
right.
it's time that we give this
Is
thing
it?
a rating.
All right.
How
All right.
are we reacting to this guy, Jim? Where do you stand on it?
Oh, I'm all the way up on that limiter.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
John.
I'm all about that limiter on
Yeah.
this one,
Oh,
man.
me too. Absolutely, all the
especially-
way up.
Especially with the combination of a VW with a Nissan engine.
Yeah.
Well, and that's
Especially
the
since
RB. So the RB25 is like a
2JZ.
2J, and it's
Yeah.
like the BMW's
N54.
N54. So
Sure.
they're very capable engines, and
And of course, we gotta love it. He's got a
So-
BMW parts in it.
hey, of course, I gotta throw that in there.
No, great job, dude.
Yeah, awesome,
Love
man.
it. Keep up the good work.
So definitely rev limit.
Definitely rev limit.
Hey, John, let's hear your rev limiter sound.
That's what it sounded like.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It's turbo.
Valve.
Yeah,
I had a
yeah,
blow
I was
off.
gonna
Yeah.
say.
Good job.
That was
No,
good.
there was no.
That good.
All right, guys. Well, I think we have one surprise, which is our
I don't.
bonus car.
Wow, you got one on the hip still, huh?
bonus.
We gotta have the
Car.
bonus car. Yeah.
Here comes the bonus.
All right. All right, so here it is. Here's the bonus car.
Bonus.
Here's the bonus.
No introduction needed on this bonus car.
Fox body.
Man, I don't know. I'm sort of liking it.
I just feel like, yo, vanilla, kick it one time, baby.
No, it has to be convertible. It has to be triple white.
Well, I mean,
but still, no, it takes you back to that time. It does. But dude, this looks like it's really well done. From the picture we can see, like they didn't just like chop it off and stick a piece of fiberglass or a piece of plexiglass between the cab and the bed. They actually like finished the bottom of the bed and put a rear window back in.
I mean, I kind of feel like maybe we need to explain this car a little bit. I don't know. Do people even know that this is a Fox body Ford Mustang? Did not come as a truck. All right, so guys, if you didn't know that, well, you probably should have, but that's okay. It's okay. We're always learning. We just learned something earlier.
Yeah,
so
we're learning.
So it's been cut into a pickup. So it's a 2-door pickup now. Fox body Mustang, and Ryan's saying is accurate. I think it's done really well. I think all the body lines flow properly with the car. I think the way that they transitioned from that B pillar that used to be the B pillar on the car, now it's the still the B pillar, I guess, but no more C pillar back there. So they did a really nice curve the way it comes down. Got a cool little wing in the back. It's got the wheel wells inside still. They did a good job.
Some period correct aluminum 5-spokes.
So very, El Camino, what's the Ford?
Subaru Brat.
What's the Ford version? Come on.
Oh, the Ranchero.
Ranchero. That was more appropriate than the El Camino.
Yeah.
And Subaru Brat. That's funny that you remember that. You just aged yourself. Pretty good. I have to make a confession though on this car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the reason I kind of like it.
I know exactly.
You know why?
Yeah. You're the Mazda Protege.
So in 2002, so that's like a little bit ago.
Yeah, it's over 20 years ago.
It doesn't seem like it.
2002, I got a 5-door Protege. So that's a 4-door hatch car. It was brand new, just off the assembly line. I mean, they just came out with that model. And I was working with Mazda USA at the time. I was doing some project cars with them. It was really cool. So I got that car awarded. I had to build it for the SEMA show back then. And I decided, because you got to be different, right? That's the whole name of the game with all this stuff, is you got to build something different. And so I took that Protege, and with the help of some other friends in shop, we cut it into very similar look like this 2-door pickup truck. We ran 19s on it at the time because it was more 2000 era, right? This guy's running some smaller wheels. This might have been built in the 80s for all we know.
Yeah, who knows? But he's keeping it at 80s.
But it looks correct for the car.
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it came off the
so that's why. So maybe, Connor, you can drop in a little picture-in-picture post.
Yeah, maybe our editor can get a picture of your
Protege
Mazda.
Transport. It was trans-sport.
Was it really? No.
Okay. Remember, it was 2002. It's a different time frame.
Did it have pronouns?
Yes. It was Protege. You have to refer to it as a Protege.
Okay.
All right, cool. Well, with that, we got to rate this bad boy, though.
Let's give this guy a rating. I would give it a cruiser rating myself. I could drive this car. I like it. It was well done. It looks clean. I could drive it.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. It'd be kind of a shame to give it the cranker, because there's a lot of work in this car, and it's really cool. It's just not what we feature on this channel.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it a cruiser.
Cruiser? Yeah,
Cruiser.
I'm on the cruiser. Yeah.
All right. So cruiser it is.
There's a lot you can do with them 5.0.
It's just cruising.
That thing's probably not cruising though. That thing probably got on.
Yeah, it might.
Yeah, well, I think that brings us to the end of our episode.
I think so.
Episode number 1.
0001.
I think 001 is enough. Doesn't need to be.
You think we'll have up to 999 episodes? All right.
Yes. Yes.
The viewers need to tell us.
That's right,
hopefully you guys like it. Give us a subscription, a thumbs up, a follow. Leave us some comments. Let us know what you think of this.
Yeah. If you comment, we will respond.
Yeah.
And Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
That's right. Yeah, we're on all those channels at Maniacs Garage, and we really appreciate you guys. Some of you have been following us for pretty much the 3 years, I think, that we've been doing this YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Building the 49. Now we're working on the 62 Mercury. We got some other things in between there that we've done. And we got some other cool things coming down the pike. But this thing, we've been wanting to get this episode on with the Maniacs Reacts as a whole segment, different playlist. And hopefully we're going to be able to put one out a week and have some fun with this.
Yeah. Should be fun.
So, yeah, amen. And speaking of amen, I think we're ready to go. And we want to wish you guys a great week.
Yeah.
And God bless you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
See you later.
Later.